What's up YouTube? Varnesh here, and thank you for finding this video. If you like other videos on the channel, if you want to keep informed about Infinite Warfare from just your average player standpoint, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date and get all of my videos right to your inbox. But today we want to talk about the ability to get camouflages for assault rifles. Now, if you're a player like me, you look at these camouflages and you say, oh, I have to get 200 kills. That's easy. Then you realize that you are required to get headshots. So after 200 kills, you then unlock the ability to do 20, 40, 60, then it goes up to 100, and then 160 headshots. Now your average pleb like me is going to have a really hard time doing this. I mean, I just prestiged, and I'm still working on getting 160 headshots. I'm 131 out of 160. I'm still working on it, but I have to unlock these camouflages in order to unlock, Bengal, Murdered Out, and Neon Tiger in order to get gold. So what can the average player do to increase their chance of getting a headshot that's required for these camouflages? Well, I want to talk about it, and I want to tell you how. But because I just prestige, we're going to go back and we're going to take a look at some older video that shows my NV4 from before I lost my my extra slot on my primary weapon. Now here we have it, the NV4, and what I want to put on here is I want to put hollow point. Now hollow point increases headshot lethality. And the way this works is that you're going to create opportunities to do more damage as you hit individuals in the head. So say you're firing down range and you get, let's say two of your four shot, well, let's say you get one of your four shots right in the head. Now, say you walk away from a gunfight and the other person's able to kill you and they just had a sliver of health left. This attachment, hollow point, is going to allow you to just a little bit more damage to edge out in gunfights. And if you're able to do more headshot lethality, then as you do more damage to the head of the enemy, it's more likely that it's going to count towards the headshots that you need to get these camouflages. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I'll be a little cheeky sometimes. If I'm working on headshots, I will put myself into situations on maps where there's an alley and I know that I can put bullets down at the other end of the map when people are coming around corners and I know where their head's at, or if they're going to be behind a box or some other part of the map where their head's sticking out. I will go to those places. That way I know that I have a higher chance of getting headshots. Because if you're running around the map and it's so fast-paced in Infinite Warfare that sometimes you're going to forget that you need to get headshots and you're just going to aim for their dick, basically. I can't tell you how many times I've killed somebody when I'm out trying to get headshots and I shoot him in the dick. Welcome to Infinite Warfare, let us shoot your dick off. More on that later. I digress. Anyways, you want to make sure that, playing it safe. Maybe that's the way you want to do it. And that's okay because there are rigs and payloads and perks that allow you to play this game to your playstyle. So if you want to be a little bit less aggressive and focus on getting those headshots, then that's the way to do it. And I would recommend too of using some sort of optic on your assault rifles when you're trying to get these headshots, because that will increase your range and it's going to increase the clarity of your weapon where you're firing. Now, don't get me wrong, the iron sights in Infinite Warfare are actually really good, but we want to be able to see as clearly as we can to make sure that we are getting headshots and that our bullets are going where we need them to go, because I suck. I tell you, I'll do really good. I'll be 7.0 KD one game and then I'll be 0.5 KD the next game. And so I'm just your average player and it's hard for me to get headshots. I don't automatically go to the head. I got this freaking controller that the stick likes to ghost around, and I gotta buy a new one anyways. But put yourself in situations and, don't go running around corners blindly. Make sure you pre-aim, make sure you pre-fire if you have to. And don't just run around a corner expecting there to be no one there, because chances are someone is going to be there, but you want to take every opportunity that you can to get that headshot. So, attachments, hollow point. Super important. I also use suppressor and quick draw. Those just help keep me off the map along with ghost. But if you're working on getting these headshots for the camouflages, I highly suggest you check out hollow point. Maybe it won't work for you, but from my experience, I was having a really hard time even getting from 20 to 30 to 40 headshots, and as soon as I equipped hollow point, I got my 100, and I'm almost up to 160 headshots. Just a matter of time, and then I get to do it all over again with another assault rifle. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you find these types of things helpful, make sure to hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down in the comments below, how far have you progressed in getting gold camouflage for your assault rifles? Until next time.